The Seahawks are getting strong play from the cornerbacks. What's going on? Jackie Montgomery with your Seahawks Daily. At the start of the season, it seemed like the Seahawks were still looking for that perfect combination at outside corner. Now going into Week 11, Pete Carroll and co have found that perfect fit with DJ Reed and rookie Tre Brown playing exceptional the past few weeks.
They're both really aggressive. They both go for it and take their shots when they get opportunities. They both are really good at the point of attack at the ball. You know, they both make plays at the ball. Been physical to make their plays. They tackled well. You know, they're really just playing really good all-around ball.
You know, aggressive. You see guys playing really hard. You see a lot of plays on the edges. You just feel like a lot of energy out there, and guys that really enjoy playing. And again, they work well together. And I think that it's been consistent. Sometimes it's 1 week and down the next week on some weeks, but now it's been week after week after week, and they found a good rhythm on how to play well and how to how to keep explosives down and play really good football.
After a strong showing the second half of last season and in training camp this year, DJ Reed earned a starting role for 2021 on the often targeted left side of the field. But a few weeks into the year, the Kansas State product moved back to the right side, where he feels more comfortable and has thrived.
Honestly, it gave me more confidence. I didn't think it would be a difference early on, playing left and right, but, I do feel more comfortable playing on the right side. Everyone's different. There's some guys that don't mind it, that could play left, right, nickel, whatever the case may be. And then there's other guys that, want to play directly just left and directly just right, or, they just play better at one side. I just feel like I played better at that side probably because I played right corner, when I was in college. So I'm just more used and accustomed to it.
2021 fourth-round pick Tre Brown was a standout at training camp, but unfortunately started the season on IR with a knee injury. He finally made his debut in Week 6, and with his aggressive style has earned more playing time every week. He played 100% of the defensive snaps in his last outing and has earned back-to-back starts.
That's what got me here, physicality and being able to make plays on the ball. That's something I've always had. For me, actually being my size, I took that as accountability myself. I got to be stronger and bigger than the rest of a lot of guys, because what other corners may have on me is height, but physicality, I can match that up with anybody. So that's something I take pride in, my physicality and my speed.
It comes down to understanding the call, understanding how he fits in the whole scheme of things, really understanding his role in the defense and taking his role, very serious. And he's a guy that the guys like him because they see how hard he works and how much he wants to be a good player.
He's a great football player. He's very sticky in coverage. When I was watching his college tape, it's similar to mine. Like, he's just very sticky, always by the ball. And when he does get opportunities, he catches the ball. But he's really confident, and also he just doesn't let a certain game faze him. He plays every game the same way.
The former Sooner made a name for himself in college, making big plays at crucial times for Oklahoma. In his 4 NFL appearances, he's continued to make big plays that draw praise from coaches and fans alike, including this huge 4th down stop this past weekend against the Packers. I
kind of knew what was coming. He knew what was coming. So. But what actually kind of delayed me is Maul got his hands on him. I think I actually kind of would have drove that a little faster, but so Maul kind of slowed him down a little at the same time. So, and then I knew that when Maul took that guy was going to be open, and I knew that he was going to target that guy because it was 4th and 2. And, so I was like, yo, I got to go make this play, and as soon as Jamal cleared that guy, that's when I went to go make the drive. And as I was making the drive, Aaron Rodgers was winding up to make the throw. And it was just perfect timing. I just made the play.
Well, he's like I said, he's got a little of that instinct in him to go for it, and he's not cautious about stuff. He's smart and he's technique sound. And when he gets the opportunity, he's willing to take a shot. And that's the next level of play when guys can go out there and play right and do things right, but it's their mentality. And DJ's like that also. They share that same kind of mentality, and I don't want to single it out this way, but that's what I'm looking for in smaller guys. The guys that play a little bit under the profile, they've got to be those kinds of players, in my opinion. And those guys are both that. And so we're fortunate that they're doing it right now.
Well, the Seahawks defense continues their turnaround after a slow start. In the last 3 games, the defense has only allowed 12.3 points per contest.